Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palettes. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. And with me today from the Pastani Studio is John McTavish. How you doing, John?
Good, Aaron. We got ourselves an old-fashioned twofer.
That's right. That's right. Uh, and uh, this is a very expensive review for us.
Yeah,
So
this
it's
is this is
special.
like this is like our entire team cigar budget for like an entire quarter.
Exactly. To let you all in, what we're talking about today is the Cohiba Spectre 2024. Cigar is a Toro 6 by 52. Comes out of the General Cigar Dominicana factory in the Dominican Republic. Wrapper is Connecticut Habano. Binder is Mexican San Andres. The filler is Dominican Criollo 98, Volta Bajo, and Mexican San Andres. Price point is, wait for it, $149.99. And the cigar was released in June of 2025. So with all that out of the way, John, what was your experience like with this cigar?
Pretty average. To the point where the thing where I go, do I have COVID? I mean, I think the profile was pleasant enough. I think it was inoffensive. But first third for me, kind of a linear combination of sweet tobacco, wood, and spices with some minor bread in the retrohale. That was it. Like I literally ran out of words. And every time I went to go write something new, I'm like, there's nothing new to write. Second, third, creamy tobacco, wood, trailing spices, and wood on the finish, and then bread and wood in the retrohale, and that's it. That's the second third. And the final third, sweet tobacco, mild earth, wood and mild spices in the finish, dry wood on the post draw as it picks up, and then some earth on the finish about the halfway point, and then earth takes over the post draw. And that's it. That's the cigar. And I don't even really care about that part, and I'll tell you why. Because if I'm paying $149 for a cigar, if I'm paying $149 for a cigar, that construction better be god tier. And I'll tell you, when I put it into the Cigar Medics draw tester and I saw that needle go up to 65 inches of water, I just about threw it at the wall. I'm sorry, but I have to go on a tangent. It's completely unacceptable. Like if you have a slightly like the draw is slightly towards the resistance spectrum, whatever. I'm not gonna, whatever. 65 inches of water means that this cigar was not bunched properly. Like that's fucking crazy on a $149 cigar. Anyway, the flavor profile is pretty average for me. What about you, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted cedar, earth, crushed red pepper, and black pepper. Crushed red pepper mellowed out fairly quickly, and then the black pepper mellowed a bit. Later, the red pepper departed, and a light mustiness joined in. Second third saw the black pepper become very faint. Earth increased to become even with the toasted cedar up front, but then mellowed to its previous level. And then the final third saw the black pepper depart. I Your issues with the draw, my issues were with the burn. All right. So,
Oh boy,
uh,
here we go.
so it was really off-putting. There was like parts of the filler that did not want to combust at the same rate as other tobaccos in there. And so what I would
Wow.
get as I get like really low smoke production. So then I would either have to do a touch up to kind of keep things going or it would go out on me. And that really occurred like four times during the cigar. So it was just like a babysitting of the burn, making sure the draw is going good. I'm not like overheating the cigar, like all this stuff with it. So I don't know. I should have been paid $149 to smoke the cigar. But anyways, flavor profile was kind of average throughout. So the burn didn't hurt the flavor profile, I don't think, because it didn't like go downhill or anything like that. But focus around toasted cedar and earth. The crusher pepper at the beginning was really nice. I wish that
Mm.
kind of like would have kept going for me, but that's just it was just kind of monotonous after that. Burn issues did the cigar no favors. Um, as you said, inexcusable for a cigar at this price point.
Yep.
Um, I said there was no chance I'd come back to this unless somebody else had a vastly different experience, but apparently it's not the case. So there's no chance I would. Well, I can't say that. I have a couple more of these. They sent us some of these, so we have some. I still not going to smoke them though, but
Yeah.
definitely if I had to buy them, I would not smoke them. I just don't know what the goal was here. So, all right, getting into the scores, we're going to start at the top with John at 5.3. I gave it a 4.73. So, John, how'd that 5.3 match up for you?
Yeah, I mean this the score matches up well. I think in flavor performance, the funny thing is, I don't think anyone is going to be. I don't think anyone's going to smoke it and find the flavor profile off putting. That is,
Right.
no one's going to smoke this and go, "This is a bad cigar." I think what's going to happen is what I did, which is this is it for 149.
Yeah.
Like it's a very simple flavor profile. Um, and I'll talk more about the construction after.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat with you at 4.73. The flavor profile is what it is. It's an average cigar that you can buy for $8 to
Yeah.
$12, or there's a lot more expensive cigars that even have flavor profile that is at this level. So, um, yeah, nobody's gonna come out of it saying it's a bad cigar, like you said. Construction wise, though, no, I can't do it. That's not even close to being acceptable. So, all right, what are your final thoughts on this?
Yeah, I've been trying to think for a while, like what is the price point where I personally feel like any sort of construction issues are kind of inappropriate at any level. I think it's probably around the $30 mark. It used to be probably around the $25 mark, but I think it's around the $30 mark now where I go, like, again, if you have a slightly snug, like, minorly snug draw, like, I don't give a shit. But like, if you have a legitimately tight draw or you have multiple relights, like touch ups usually are going to be on the person smoking, not the actual cigar. But if you have multiple relights or you have a snug draw or you have both, and I was in a shop at the time. Oh man, I like if I'd lit this up at 149 in a shop, I probably would have said I need another one. Like
Yeah.
this is completely unacceptable. Like at $149, it has to be perfect. It has to. There's no room. And this is the double-edged sword of having a super premium cigar, super premium cigar at that price point, is that there is no room for this sort of stuff. There just isn't.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, draw like if you're charging this price point, you have to be able to put more cost in on the construction process. So if you're not draw testing every cigar, you're taking shortcuts. So I don't know how your cigar would have passed draw testing. But yeah, I think I want to say my draw was not perfect, but I'm going to say it
Wasn't
was
crazy.
a little tighter. It's not it didn't have an effect on my experience at all. But
Yeah.
yeah, but burn issues I know are tougher to nail down. But
Yes.
we didn't consistently see that between what we smoked. So, but it's just not like we both had an issue. Like, um, so I don't know what to say
Yeah.
about that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, at least since my burn was near perfect, that the burn did not really impact the flavor, right?
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't wow me either.
All right. Wherever you catch this video, be sure to like and subscribe, but check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on the social media channels and catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.
Spectre.